I thought with night riding, if I just made myself do it, I could come up with systems in place to make myself as visible as possible, to get used to it, and maybe I wouldn't be afraid about it anymore. So I didn't want, whether the sun was out or not, to keep me from riding. And I need to be safe, so I had to figure out how to do that. Hi, it's your little brown friend Doodle. I need to get over my fear of riding at night. Sure, we are 27 times more likely to get in an accident on our bikes than we are in a car, and at night, that risk shoots up even more. After I started commuting to work last year on my bike, when I made myself do it in a similar video to this, but with commuting. Yes, I was wearing the same shirt in green. I just got addicted. I planned on being a little old lady, still riding to jiu-jitsu, and my parents are really freaked out about me riding, so I try to do it as safely as possible. Whew, it's hot. Riding my bike to work, I felt like I had found the solution to being okay with the 9 to 5. Well, I did it. It's been about a month that I've been full-time with YouTube. So I'd gotten comfortable with commuting, and then the shorter days of the winter meant that it was dark after work, and a lot of mornings it would be raining. And at those times, I wouldn't ride. And before I knew it, there were some points in the winter where I didn't ride for weeks, and it was driving me nuts. I thought I cannot live like this. I thought with rain riding and night riding, although the video on rain riding will be next month, if I just made myself do it, I could come up with systems in place to make myself as visible as possible, to get used to it, and maybe I wouldn't be afraid about it anymore. So I didn't want, whether the sun was out or not, to keep me from riding.
Riding at night, for me, I feel about as comfortable as I did on like month 2 of riding ever. So, I mean, I've been riding for 5 years and I'm pretty comfortable on highways during the daytime, but at night, it's like going back to ground zero as far as confidence level. It's really nerve-wracking.
We are 27 times more likely to get in an accident on our bikes. At night, that risk shoots up even more. We know that, but we love riding, so we do it anyways. Whenever riding is too risky, I won't do it. Safety is #1 priority, but I need to ride, and I need to be safe. So I had to figure out how to do that. Especially if I want to do some long distance trips this year, I may get caught in at night or at rain, and I want to be ready for it. So I started this challenge as 21 days of riding at night, or 21 nights of riding. And then some few things came up when I was trying to do this, and I'll explain why in a little bit, why it's 15 days and not 21. The first reason for not riding at night was my visibility. So I needed to make myself as visible as possible. And then I realized I started this challenge at the start of summer, which is right when the days start getting longer. The longest day of the year is June 20th, 2 weeks before I wanted to have this video out for you. My sleeping habits are like my riding style, like a grandma. I've been going to bed at 9 o'clock since I was a kid. Lately, it's been about 9:30, 10 if I'm feeling really wild.
This is some serious. It is 9:20, and it's not even that dark yet. What was this?
And in the summer, it may not be dark enough until 9:30. I know that riding, when you're tired, very high risk as well. So that was something else I needed to figure out. So, for visibility, I tried to make myself as bright as possible. If I had already any existing bright gear, that's what I wore. I got myself a high-vis vest. I got lights for everything, for my helmet, for just some runner's lights that I clipped onto my gloves, onto my boots. I even lit up my bike. And I'll tell you more about all the things that I use to see and be seen next Tuesday. As far as it not being dark enough until I'm really tired, annoyingly and conveniently, I sometimes have insomnia. My worry of whether or not I could get this challenge done in time was enough to bring that insomnia out. So whenever I would wake up around 3 or 4 a.m., which I did a lot during this challenge, I would just go for a ride. It was plenty dark, so I could test how visible I was. And then the biggest reason that I wasn't sure what I was going to do about it. I can't see at night. It's astigmatism. It's actually very common. So when I drive, I wear glasses at night. But I had a friend wearing a full face helmet and her glasses get in an accident, and a piece of glass got lodged into her skull. If that was her eye, she would have lost her eye. Now, I know a lot of you ride with glasses, and that is one example. It's not like a large percentage, I can tell you. And I actually know at least one other rider that got in a collision and hit a guardrail head on with a full face helmet. And her glasses actually saved her eyes because her visor shattered and a piece of plastic got lodged into her eye. She has her vision, but it happened. I didn't know plastic can shatter, but it can. I know what you're thinking. What about contacts? Those of you who can stick your finger in your eyeball, I don't know how you do it, but hell, Now, before I tell you how one of you watching, hopefully right now too, helped me work around this so I could see at night, I'll tell you why this is 15 days and not 21 days. I accepted a sponsor for this video. Sponsors have deadlines. Progressive, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. They were the insurance I picked the first year that I started riding, because when I got quotes for all the other motorcycle insurance companies that I knew of, they were the lowest for the same coverage. And I remember when its cat cam got in an accident years ago, her insurance company, which was not Progressive, even though she had camera footage to show that she wasn't at fault, her company was not only not working for her, they were working against her. It ended up being okay, but years later, and they had to get a lawyer involved. So if you're not sure if you have a company that's gonna have your back, or if you have the best cost or not, you can get a free quote with the link down below. And let me know in the comments when you do and if you decide to make the switch. Summer night rides are hot and have a lot of
Bugs.
Literally a bug on my hand.
That's the worst part of summer night riding. I hate them. They're everywhere.
Get away. Get away.
Now, on that nighttime astigmatism. I had mentioned that I didn't wear my glasses when I rode in a pretty old video, and one of you commented about a type of shatterproof glasses. So I just ordered some. They haven't arrived yet.
It is the Tuesday before I upload this video, and I hadn't gone on the highway yet because I've been waiting for my glasses, but I figured I could go on the highway where I knew, and I really wanted to ride in the city and ride amongst the lights.
Hopefully I can let you know how they do on a ride before this video is up. Otherwise, I'll leave a note in the description. But again, I'll get into all the things that I used on Tuesday. And I should mention that if you see me riding without glasses in any of these clips, I'm not riding blind. My nighttime eyesight is basically that I can't read road signs. So I would just stick to roads that I knew until I got my glasses.
Part of the highways are not lit up, and they don't have those like reflectors on the street. So there were a couple times where I literally almost ran into a median because there were no reflectors, there were no lights, and motorcycle headlights are, yeah, I better get my lights checked out, but they're not that bright apparently. Something to watch out for.
And by the way, if you see any other bikes in these clips, I only have one bike. This is my bike. The MT-07, I had it as a loaner for review, as well as the Trident. I'll link to those videos down below and up here in a card, although the Trident video won't be out until next week. Also, make sure, especially in the summer when thefts go up, that you have some kind of security like a disc lock or a GPS system. I have 2 different GPS systems, which has been really convenient whenever I've had an extra bike in the garage to review. I'm still seeing the differences between the 2, and then I'll let you know how they stack up together in another video soon. Now the verdict. Am I going to keep night riding? I'm not going to make myself stay up late in the summer just to go for a quick ride.
It is 11 o'clock at night. It is a Christmas miracle that I'm awake right now.
And next time I wake up at 3 or 4 a.m., I'm not going to go for a ride. But nighttime will not be a reason to keep me from riding anymore.
Ironically, city lights always bothered me. I always felt like there should be no lights anywhere so you could see the stars, but while I'm riding on my bike, city lights are surprisingly comforting.
Now that I have all the things in place to see and be seen at night, if I want to go somewhere when it's dark, I'm not going to be worried about taking my bike anymore. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday, videos like these, bike reviews from a short woman rider. If this upper body strength can handle a bike, so can you. and whatever other motorcycle things I'm into, with the perspective of an introvert who wants to ride safe and ride often. See you in the next one.
Time to go home and go to bed.